So it has been quite the interesting start to the year, but I am taking myself on a vacation, on a date, on a getaway. That is the word I'm looking for. I'm taking myself on a getaway to Óbidos. It's going to be my first time going there. And more importantly, I will be staying at a hotel that I have been dreaming about staying at for a very long time. It is called the Literary Man Hotel, and it is beautiful according to the pictures, but it's also the largest literary hotel in the world. So I'm really looking forward to it. But now I'm just gonna pack up. I need to leave some space because I will be attending a literary festival. So I will be buying books probably, but I'm just planning on taking my handy dandy backpack. And so let's get to packing. All right, so theoretically I have arrived in Óbidos, but I'm very much not sure where to go. So after taking 5011 trains, we are now lost. Now, where to go? Just start walking, I guess, until I see a person. But this is my solo times getaway weekend beginning already. It's much more quiet than everything I've just been through. Right now, all I hear are birds. Listen to that. You hear that? We do need to go and find some civilization though. And also I need to charge my phone because I am very lost. But I have a few more hours until I check into my hotel, and I'm just gonna explore around, walk a bit, get something to eat because your girl is hungry. All right, birds, y'all are competing with my sound.
Esquerda,
Tá.
sempre pela esquerda, depois há de descer, quando passares no outro quadrado, há de entrar.
Tá bem.
Uma portinhola.
Obrigada. Obrigada. Lord. Lordy, lordy. Hey, look at that. That's where we gotta go. Let's go. I am a 37-year-old woman. This is too much walking. I think I need a break. Too high. All right, you can do this. Roller coaster.
In my train?
Sim. Comboio.
Passa aí, Adina.
Mas eu só
Ok.
sim, português. Para muito tempo quero visitar Óbidos. Sim.
Então, qual é que é a língua que estás a tentar falar? Francês?
Francês,
Sim?
sim, francês sim, mas eu sou americana.
Ok.
Sim. E este fim de semana vai ser feiras de livros, não é? Sim, é por isso. Estou. Sim.
Estás a seguir algum escritor?
Sou.
És tu?
Sim.
Então,
Publicar pouco coisas, mas não livro. Ainda não, ainda não.
É isso, ainda?
Sim, em breve.
Sim.
Fixe. Obrigada.
É um bocadinho por causa do chão.
Tá. Obrigada.
Simpatia, saudade no meu peito. Ainda Maria, por isso que eu gosto. Lá de fora tu vai gostar. Fiz uma capela bem do lado da janela pra nós dois rezar. Quando for tempo de festa, você veste o seu vestido de algodão. Quebro meu chapéu na testa para arrematar as coisas no leilão. Satisfeito eu vou levar você de braço dado atrás da procissão. Vou com meu terno riscado, uma flor do lado e meu chapéu na mão. Gosto do que eu tenho, gosto do que eu faço. Às vezes não faço bem feito nem embora.
I have been walking around the lovely town of Óbidos. It has a lot to offer: beauty, vintageness, antiqueness, and other words that I could possibly invent. But it is really quite lovely, and I'm very excited because I'm going to allow for a certain level of spontaneity to occur. I'm just going to let the town speak to me, and whatever it feels like inviting me to, I will join. I need to be very careful about how many books I get. The one series or one book that I am looking for right now is something someone just recommended to me. I think it's from these two authors. I'll probably put it somewhere up on the screen. And after it was recommended to me, it popped up on TikTok, which was, of course, a sign. So I'm looking for this book. It's for kids, and perhaps it's going to help me speak more Portuguese, which I've been speaking all day except for right now. Now I'm going to just go off to my hotel and see if I can drop off my bag, and that way I can walk around a bit more freely. So let's see if that is possible. Aha! It was right there all along. É possível de ver se posso ficar na mesma, no mesmo quarto? Porque eu fiz duas reservas diferentes, porque quando eu fiz a primeira foi não disponível para 2 noites. Mas agora tenho 2 reservas diferentes. Para amanhã, para hoje.
Pois é nome novo ou não?
Sim, sim, sim. Dominic Taylor. Obrigada. Muito fixe. This is beautiful. Que bonita. This is gorgeous. I'm happy. Look at this. So I have arrived in my room and I feel like a princess. Actually, I feel like a queen because I am, what is all this information? Oh, look at my king. I really wanted to do the Maya Angelou writing routine, but she only comes to hotel rooms in the daytime, and she doesn't. Is this available to? Oh, it's just available to me. Do I crawl out here? What? Oh my! I have this all to myself. All right, well, that is cool. But as I was saying, I really wanted to do the Maya Angelou writing routine, but because she only rents out the space during the day and then she would go back home to her husband and talk about the book and, you know, be in conversation with an actual person and have half the day in silence and then half the day with someone, you get the gist. It didn't make sense for me to attempt that because I spend most of the day in silence. And I think that's one of the things with all of these writing routines is these people had real lives. Not to say that I don't have a real life, but these people had, you know, like children and jobs that they had to go to and other things that were vying for their time. And I just have little old me, and little old me gets to stay in this wonderful hotel room. Anywho, I'm just over the moon right now. I'm about to situate myself. And I don't know if I'm gonna write, if I'm going to read. I actually just got a message from one of my clients, but yeah, I'm gonna actually just pay attention to that client really quick. And yeah, I'm just gonna situate myself because I am so freaking excited. This place is gorgeous. All right, let's go in the room that I have for myself. And also the lady is so nice. She's been speaking to me in Portuguese and my Portuguese is not the best. I didn't even see this view over here, you guys. I probably need to take some time to take it all in because I'm gonna set you all here. See if you want to join me. Oh my God. I don't mind walking, but this right here, this town will force you. Look at how beautiful this is. And the peace lily that's there. I wonder if someone lives here. That would be really cool. But like I was saying, this town, the walkability has to be one of the worst. But we're powering through. We're going to get a little snack and then head back to the hotel. Ready? Pronto. O meu objetivo este fim de semana é falar só em português. Sim, pensar em português, falar em português, comer em português. Então. Obrigada.
É a primeira vez que está cá.
Sim,
Este
e
espaço...
foi um sonho.
Ah, sim?
Sim. Time to go out for dinner. Taking myself out because of Valentine's Day. It is a bit packed in the restaurant, so I'm gonna go and have a nice dinner tonight so that tomorrow I'm not competing with the couples and the, what are they called? The happy couples, the betrothed. I'm not better. Just kidding, but no, seriously. Because of all the reservations and everything that has been planned for tomorrow. And besides, I have been seeing a lot of couples. I just want to prepare myself so that I am not fighting for a table for dinner, and that way I can enjoy. So join me for dinner.
Ah, sim.
Ok, perfeito. Então já meto o prato.
Tá bem.
Pronto.
Quem vai ser?
Não tenho telefone, mas Virginia Woolf me interessa. É muito grande.
O filé de Romão. Não, dá para uma pessoa.
Virginia Woolf.
Perfect. To drink.
Tem um copo?
Sim, temos vinho copo.
Branco.
Branco? Ok. Um vinho branco. Copo.
E mais seco.
Diga?
Seco? Vinho seco.
Um vinho mais seco, ok.
Sim, mais seco.
Perfeito.
It's 7:30. I'm gonna go down and get some breakfast.
Walking around the whole time, I know he got some. Let's go. Obrigada. And the music feels like I'm in a YouTube video. Should peruse the shelves for perhaps something to join me. There's a lot of James Patterson and like Danielle Steele books. I haven't seen any Toni Morrison yet. No shade, but just like. David Copperfield, let's do it. Already, Demon Copperhead was like 5,000 pages long. It was like 500, but it was only 200. I still don't know why that book was so long. It was good, but it was long. I did bring a pack of playing cards as Maya Angelou would bring. Is it finna rain? It is looking like. Yeah, I might just do a little insert, what would that be called? Like a, if in the middle of this episode, I did a writing routine, a teaser, maybe it'll be a teaser for another writing routine down the line, but I'm just gonna do a mini version of it and write this morning. So I'm actually gonna go back downstairs and get a cup of tea, and then I'm gonna get myself all comfortable and sit in this lovely salon that I have here, and then I'm gonna write. I'm feeling inspired, so let's go get some tea.
Baby, you don't pay me no mind. You act like you don't love me no more. Just staying around if I make it so miserable. Want me, then don't talk to me.
All right, so I spent the morning writing like Maya Angelou. Well, you understand. I spent the morning writing like Maya Angelou. Let's go with that. And I have the project at around 7,500 words, let's say. And I've been revising, writing, cutting, putting it in order. And I have 6 distinct parts of this novelette that I'm being very diligent about with the details. And something that I don't think I've done before when it comes to writing is being so meticulous about like the imagery. And so just where I'm stopping right now is my focus on the closing image or like that final image. And it's so helpful because now that I'm focused on that, it's informing how I look at the rest of the revisions and I look at the rest of the novelette as I've been writing it and as everything's transpired. And I know I'm starting to like grin, but because I'm, telling myself the story, it's just so much fun discovering it as it's happening and when it makes sense and if it feels right. So yeah, it's like 7,300 words. And it's probably more than that, but because I've been like cutting and all of that other stuff, the story has essentially made itself known and I'm still working out the details and everything, but it's so close. I think I'm going to take a break right now. I'm going to get something to eat because I've been writing all morning and then I'll hop back into the project later. But yeah. Later today, I'm going to go to a talk for this literary festival. It is As Fronteiras da Escrita. And that is later tonight. And it's going to give me something to do around like dinner time when everything is full of couples. But I'll find dinner probably a little bit after. And yeah, and just enjoy my last day here in Óbidos. And other than that, I'm going to read and then hop back into the project. I also need to start editing this video. But I feel really good. I have a story coming along. There's something else I wanted to talk about on here. So as I was looking at all of the books on all of the shelves in this lovely hotel, something occurred to me that I'm sure other people have thought about quite a bit because you're probably way more ingrained on how like publishing works. But most of the books that are up there are like Stephanie Meyer books or James Patterson, John Grisham, Danielle Steele, Nora Roberts. And they're all of these titles that, for better or for worse, have a bit of a shady connotation to them, in the sense, like, you know, not serious reading. But I think that they are probably really good books, and nothing against mass market, like reading is reading. But it just made me think of like fast fashion and how there's so many pieces that just like end up in landfills, and all of the collection just almost feels like a literary landfill of books that people perhaps just donated and got rid of. And it made me think of why those books would be the first ones that people got rid of the most. Like, obviously there are books that we cherish, and I tend to hold on to all of my books. And I need to think more about it because I'm trying not to be shady about it. But at the same time, it is really interesting to see which books people keep and then which books they're the quickest to give away, because the shelves are full. I mean, full of Stephanie Meyer books and full of Patterson, and just, I don't get it. I mean, I do get it, but anyway, Shady Boots, it's time for me to go and get some lunch.
De qualquer maneira, mas o teatro para mim é o género mais difícil. É naturalmente o género mais difícil.
Speak to me, and whatever it feels like inviting me to, I will join.
It's beautiful. I always go past it and drive past it.
And that, my friends, concludes my weekend in the literary town of Óbidos. So, what a fun weekend. And last night definitely was the cherry on top. I met two lovely ladies who invited me out for dinner. I was able to make significant progress in my novelette. But overall, Óbidos, the Literary Man Hotel, very, very good experience. And if you've made it this far in the video, I want to thank you so kindly. And I would just ask that you would hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you here again for the next video. I think we had us a good time. Now we wait for the train. Now, Maya, how did you get down there? Together. No, knees apart. No, knees apart. Feet. Jesus. Feet together. No. There we go. Okay. Oof, I'm stuck in the bed. Oh, that's my pajamas.